Buongiorno, you lot. How you all doing? Hope you're all well and dandy. Is that fully zoomed out? I was having a rummage around at the front there, and the old neighbour come up to me. He's clearing out his house, and he gave me these two batteries. Now these two batteries come off of a stair lift, because they have a battery backup in case of a power cut, so that the old people can still get up and down their stairs. And I thought this is the perfect opportunity to test out this meter that someone gave me a few months ago. So I thought, see whether these actually got any power in them, and if they haven't, give them a charge up and see if they last. They'll be good for something. Look, 12 volts and everything. 12 volts, 12 amp hour, 12 hour, or I don't know what 12 at 7.2, 20. I don't understand why there's two different ratings, but there's two ratings and we've got two batteries, so let's give it a go. So I've managed to attach that there. They're a bit broken, they've been snapped and repaired, and this one's not the best, but I've managed to attach it. We're on 20 volts because we're on 12 volts, and we're on DC. So we'll see how many. I don't know why it's reading already, that's a bit weird, but put that on there, and we got, according to this meter, it's jumping on down a bit, 3.5, somewhere around there. I wonder why it's minus as well, unless they're on the wrong. I don't know, we might have them in the wrong things. Hang about. Right, that's more like it. I hadn't changed these around. The person who gave it to me, this is how he had them set up, but he had that one. They were in the wrong ones anyway. So now we've got a bit of a better reading. So now we're reading 0. We're not actually touching anything, and I know what it's going to reach. I've just tested it. So this one's got 12.9, 13 volts in it. So these are fully charged, pretty much. So these are coming out. There's 13 volts there, according to this meter anyway. So give or take, because it probably ain't perfect. But so we know we've got 13 volts thereabouts in this battery. Put it over on this one now and see what this one's got. Having a good old bit of super malt today. I like super malt. It's good for you, and it tastes the nuts. Love it. Something happened in my living room. Got flooded. I've had to put a heater there to try and dry the room out, but something happened somewhere. I don't know where the water's come from. Woke up one morning, walked along, and I got a wet foot, and I was like, what's going on? And all this drenched, absolutely drenched all the carpet in my living room. So I put a heater there. The fridge is alright, luckily. I had like a mat that went along here. It's all drenched underneath all of that. So I put a heater there just for now, try and warm the room up a bit. Luckily it's only a small living room, so I can put that there. Look, you can see where the water was even there, because it started to soak up the wood. I don't know what's happened and how we got flooded. I can't work out where the water come from. We had a bit of rain, and I reckon it might have come up through these cracks in the floor, because I've started to get cracks in the floor. And I've never had a flood in my living room before. Luckily, you know, it was only a little one, but I don't know where the water's actually come from though. I have to secure the carpet down. The thing is, it smells like dead. It smells like dead things. You know, when I woke up, I thought something had died. I thought, what's this? I can smell dead things. But God knows. Hopefully, the carpet's all right, because I don't want to be having to get a new carpet. It took me ages. I've got the fridge there, and a little chair what I have to sit on there. So hopefully that will dry out nicely and we'll be well away. So now I'll close the door, let the heater do its thing, warm the room up, melt all the water, and away we go. Not only that, but this was one of my favourite paintbrushes, and what's happened was this had fallen off a shelf, and it was in a puddle that was outside somehow. I got that little shelf, it fell off on the wall, and now somehow it's gone rock bloody solid, just from being in water, rainwater that was outside. How the bloody was that happened? That was just in rain. It's a not brand new, it's a new paintbrush. I've used it a couple of times, cleaned it out in white spirit each time, and it was perfectly fine. And I left it on the wall. Had a bit of rain. There was a puddle next to the wall, and the wind. It was really windy. It had blown off, landed in the puddle. picked it up and I was like, bloody rock hard. How the hell can rainwater do that to a paintbrush? Anyway, you lot, I'm off for the day now. Off for Saturday night, Saturday evening. I'm off now. Got a few things to do. I've got some review videos I've got to film. I've filmed one. I've got to do another one, like catch-up review things. We'll see how my living room carpet's going to be faring tomorrow. Hopefully I won't get wet feet when I wake up and start walking along and want to sit down. Don't want to be getting wet feet in the morning, really. So I'll catch you tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. Oh, you lot. It's the next day now, Sunday. And let me tell you, I've had the heater in here. The heater's there. That's been cooking away all night long and all day today because it's now about 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. It's been cooking away all that time. And I've roughed it up a bit, trying to get it to dry. And it won't dry. Well, it's drying. It is drying, to be fair. But it just smells... It absolutely stinks in here. It's like something's actually dead. But if you get your nose and put it in the carpet, it's coming from the carpet. So I know nothing's actually dead anywhere. It's just the smell of the carpet as it's, you know, it's just damp. It's just wet carpet. And I haven't got anymore a carpet washer because, as you know, that Bissell I lent out to a few people. And it got broken, so I haven't got a carpet washer anymore, so I can't wash my living room carpet. I've got the George, but I've lost the floor thing. I've got the small little upholstery one. If it comes to it, I'm going to have to wash it with the upholstery one and get it all clean and so it doesn't smell. The other option is to take it up, but it goes under there, and it's all around here, and the fridge is on top of it, and it's a big hassle, man. But I might have to do that, take it up and dry underneath it, because I dare say underneath it's probably really wet. I'm hoping though that by having the heater in here, I can't have it in here for much longer because it costs a bloody fortune, that heater. So I'm just having it in here long enough to try and dry it out, and hopefully it will dry out at some point and we'll be well away again. But yeah, there we go. Got ourselves a little array of bits and bobs here, haven't we? We've got these, they're all matching. They're not the same. These are the same make. That's not the same make. I don't know what make that one is. But these, very old, aren't they? Very old. They work pretty good. They don't really need a sharpen, but I'm going to sharpen them up and they'll be perfect then. Bit of oil, and these will be perfect shears. We can do a bit of chopping around, can't we? Wonderful. I've got these two batteries that I was going to charge. I don't need to charge them. I've got this one here on charge. I'm using the old Halford's charger, good old charger. That's approximately, I bought that round about, I was about 17 when I got my first car, and my battery kept going flat in me, on my first ever car that I got, Citroen Saxo 1.1. Yeah, the battery kept going flat on it. 2001 Citroen Saxo. And anyway, so I bought myself a charger. I was 17 years old, so that's how old is that? That would have been around about 2009 probably, and we're in 2021 now, so I don't use that very often, that one. I've got another one, a bigger one, a big Clark one I normally use, but I thought, got to charge this battery up, might as well get the old Halford's one out, give it a blast. I had a bit of trouble there, the fuse was corroded, took that out, cleaned it up, put it back in, and now it works. It kept telling me that it was wrongly connected, but I knew that it wasn't. So there we go, charging that up. That's for a project in a different video that I've filmed most of today. That one, this is it's basically an old lawnmower, Atco lawnmower, ride-on lawnmower. I've had to take the carb off it. In fact, I've got the carb in a bag. I'll show you it now. I've had to take that off to do a bit of work on it, so I'll show you the carb. So bit of a wet wipe. There's the air filter for it. It's all going to be in a separate video, but I'll give you a little bit of a sneaky peek now. That's the air filter. It's going to have to come out and be cleaned, even though it was a new air filter. And then wrapped up amongst it all is, I've got it out on the floor down here, is, it's very old. Probably 30 or 40 years old, might even be 50 years old. But this is the carb that goes on the old mower, and it was blocked up. That main jet there, the jet on the top there with the spring on it, that was all blocked up green. You know, it was all covered in oil and just full of green stuff. So it's all cleaned out now. But the trouble I had was I had it all running where we were, but then around, you can see where I tried to seal it, that wouldn't seal very well. There's like a cork gasket that went around there, and that split. It wasn't any good anymore. So I tried to seal it with some just sealer that I had with me. Well, got it out of my dad's van actually. It was like a bathroom sealer. Oh, it was worth a go. It worked, but then it wouldn't start, and then the battery ran out. So yeah, there we go. So I decided to bring the carb with me anyway. Bring the battery home, as you saw, to charge it up. Bring the carb with me. I'm going to take the bowl off and seal it properly, not with bathroom sealer, because obviously the petrol will eat that way eventually. I'm going to get if I can't get a proper cork gasket for it, I've got some gasket paper. Might better make up a gasket for it. Stick that in there, and hopefully seal it up. And that'll be it. It's a lovely mower actually. You'll see in the video where I did this, I did the time lapse actually, but I didn't film it properly, so we haven't got a time lapse. But you've got some rough footage of it in that video, and you'll be able to see what the mower looks like. It's a nice mower, so you're about to see it. And yeah, once it's all cleaned up and running nice. Bit of a sneaky peek for you lot. Volt batteries are pretty much the same as these 6 volt ones I've got for them little ride-on toys. Just a bit bigger, these ones. These ones are 12 amps. Obviously that's only 4. But yeah, they're pretty much the same sort of thing, just different voltage, aren't they really? Anyway, you lot, I'm off. I've got a lot to be doing for this afternoon. Hopefully that carpet will dry out and I won't have to do too much with it. If not, I'm going to have to take it all up and try and dry it. Either that or try and get a carpet cleaner, but there we go. Catch you lot all later on. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow being Monday, and we love a Monday morning.